Hello, dears. Today I am going to tell you a Panchatantra story. We are very much interested to hear stories. The distinction of age is no matter here. Now let us move on. Many years ago, in a village of Varanasi, there lived a barber called Govind. He was very cunning by nature. At the same time, he was an expert in his work. Landlords, noblemen of the court, and officers in the king's palace were all his customers. Because of this, Govind became very proud and had no time to attend to ordinary people. During those days, firewood was scarce in Varanasi. Its price shot up day by day. Govind had a storeroom in which he stocked plenty of firewood. The storeroom was near his barber shop. Woodcutters in the village knew that Govind, the barber, would buy their firewood to keep in his storeroom. So they never failed to call on Govind. One day, a poor woodcutter named Thakur came to Govind's barber shop to sell his firewood. This was his first visit to the barber. He had his ass with him, and upon its back was a great pile of wood for sale. Thakur was new to the trade of woodcutting and selling, and he had no idea what kind of a man this proud barber was. Govind, as usual, made a deal with the new woodcutter Thakur. I will give you 20 coins for all the wood that is on the ass. Thakur agreed to this and began to unload the firewood from the back of the donkey while the barber watched him with crafty eyes. When the last log of wood had been lifted from the saddle, the woodcutter asked for the money. "Don't be in a hurry," said the barber. "I offered you 20 coins for all the wood that is on the ass. The saddle, you see, is made of wood too. Give that also. It is a part of the bargain, and I mean to have it." "Why?" Thakur asked amazed. "I have never heard of such a bargain. Are you joking?" "No, I am serious. Don't you know that a bargain is always a bargain? You must give me the firewood and the saddle." The barber remained stern in his decision. In spite of all the objections raised by the poor woodcutter, the cruel barber took the saddle along with the firewood and drove the poor man away from his storeroom. King Chandrasekharan was ruling over Varanasi at the time. He was a gentle, honest, wise, and just king. He did not want to see anyone unhappy. Moreover, he was always on the side of his poor subjects when they were harassed by the rich. The poor woodcutter Thakur went to the palace of the king and complained about the barber Govind. The king listened carefully to the woodcutter. He was lost in thought for some time. Then, raising his head, King Chandrasenan told the woodcutter, "A bargain is always a bargain. I can do nothing in your case. His demand is right." On hearing these words of judgment from the king, the woodcutter became unhappy and left the palace in tears. On the way, he murmured to himself, "I will take revenge upon the crooked barber one day." A few days later, Thakur went again to the barber shop. As if nothing had happened between them before, he asked the barber to shave him and a friend of his from the village. The barber demanded 10 coins for the shave. Thakur agreed. The barber set to work in right earnest. When he had finished shaving, Thakur, the barber, asked him, "Where is your friend?" In answer, Thakur went out of the shop and came back leading the donkey by the bridle. "Here you are. This is my friend," he said. "Please shave him, for that was our bargain, you know." "What nonsense are you talking? You are mad? shouted the barber. Shave an ass? How dare you speak to me like that? I will apply my razor only on the face of human beings and not on a wretched animal like this. Get out of my shop at once. Thakur, the woodcutter, was waiting for such an occasion. He ran immediately to the palace of the king with his ass. He described in a humble voice all that had taken place at the barber shop. Bring that cunning barber before me, the king ordered his soldiers. The greedy barber was brought before the king, who asked him angrily, "Why do you refuse to shave this poor man's friend? Was it not part of your bargain?" "Yes, Lord," replied Govind, "but I did not know that his friend was an ass. Who ever made a friend of an ass before? That is no excuse. Whoever counted a pack saddle as part of a load of wood before?" The king became serious and added, "A bargain is always a bargain. Shave his ass at once. Otherwise, I will be forced to punish you for dishonoring an agreement." The crooked barber had no reply. He bowed his head before the king. He was forced to shave the ass from head to foot in front of the crowd that had gathered. Everyone in the palace laughed at the barber as he went on shaving the ass. Okay, that's enough. This was a good story, right? Okay, let us see with another story. Thank you.